at the top, right? Top mid span. All right. All right. So maybe I can show you in this one. All right. So for example, this one is my top continuous bar. Continuous bar. All right. So if I have another bar here, This one is basically my top mid span bar. All right. All right. This one is basically my top mid span bar. All right. And then the top support bar is actually, for example, I have a beam. Maybe I need to use the okay. So for the top support bar, for example, I have a beam here. Sorry, this is my beam. All right. And then I got another beam here. All right. And then this one is considered as a top support bar. All right. This one is considered as a top support bar. All right. So for the top continuous bar already done, the top mid span bar already done, top support bar already done. So for example, if you want to do the middle bar, you can choose this one, top mid span bar, or whether it's bottom mid span bar. All right. Is it okay for Aisha? For Hafiz Shafi, is it necessary to define the category? By right, when you try to identify the main bar, our software able to detect the category. All right, so it is not necessary to check one by one on which category that the able detect this your bar. All right. How about others? Are you done with the GH2? All right, so for example, if you're already done for the GH2, and then you can click on this, you can click on this tab. All right, so I just click on this one. All right, so when I click it, you can see here our GH1, our GH2, and also our GH4 is being highlighted like this. All right, as you can see here. All right, so for the beam, basically, if you see that the beam is in the pink color, means there's no bar in that beam. All right, the pink color is the meaning for the pink color is actually there's no bar in there. All right, and then for this kind of sketching for the beam, it means that we already input the rebar for this beam. All right. For Kaiwen, how to back to this view from the rebar arrangement? You can just close your rebar arrangement. All right, you can just close your rebar arrangement. All right, so from here, for example, all right, so you just can close your rebar arrangement. All right. Okay. So from here you can see that this is the, for example, for the GH1. For Nur Fatihah, you want me to repeat on how to close the tab? Is it? Riba arrangement. Oh, for the riba, you mean by for the category of riba just now? All right. So for example, I go back to my riba layout and then I click in here. As you can see, all right, as you can see, when I try to, wait, all right, so for example, I try to find my GH5 first, all right, GH5. Okay, so for example, when I try to identify the main bar for my GH5, all right, so I click on the riba on the main bar info, right click, and then I click on the cat drawing, cat line, right click. All right, so you can see here there is a category. All right, top continuous, top mid-span, and also top support bar. So what is actually mean by continuous, mid-span, and also support bar? So for the top continuous bar, all right, so this one is actually top continuous bar. All right, maybe I can zoom it a little bit. All right. All right, so this one is my top continuous bar. Okay, here. This one is top continuous bar. All right. This one, if we have another rebar here, this one is considered as a top mid span bar. All right, top mid span bar. Okay. And then for the last, which is the top support bar, is actually a rebar. For example, I try to draw for you. For example, we have the rebar at the top here. Okay. And then we have another rebar here. All right. This one, the middle part is considered as a top support bar. This one is considered as a top support bar. All right. Is it okay, Nur Fatihah? Okay. All right. So we proceed to the, all right. So for example, I close my rebar arrangement in beam. All right. I close it. And then once you close it, you can see that for the beam, we have a few colors, which is the pink one. All right, the pink is actually the beam, your beam that without the rebar. All right, means we haven't assigned any rebar in this beam. All right, if we have this kind of image, this one is actually means that this rebar already have uh, sorry, this means that this beam already have the rebar information in there. All right. So for the rebar, you cannot view the rebar in 3D. All right. So for the rebar, you cannot view the rebar in 3D. All right. So for example, I click on this rebar 3D. When you click on your rebar, you cannot see the rebar calculation. All right. You cannot see the rebar calculation. All right. So you just can see on the rebar, on the edit rebar. All right. You can just see on the edit rebar. So for example, I click on the edit rebar here, and then I click on my beam. And then this one, as you can see here, we have the calculation for your rebar layout. All right, the calculation for your rebar layout. Okay, and then as just now, Hafiz asked me about is it what is the question? Is it necessary to define the category? So if you define the category correctly, you can actually refer in your remarks here. We got the remarks whether it is a top continuous bar or bottom continuous bar. All right. Is it okay, everyone? All right. So that's all about the rebar. All right. You have any question to ask regarding today and also yesterday learning? You have any question to ask regarding our to yesterday and today's learning? For the riba, cannot. We cannot auto identify for the riba one. We need to do one by one. All right. All right. And then make sure every time you are done with your model, you need to calculate first. All right. So you just go to calculate and calculate all your model. For Nur Fatihah, kalau nak draw riba, yes, is it just same as the ground floor? But you just need to change this one first lah. Go to the first floor. Sorry, go to the first floor, and then you need to input the drawing for the second floor beam detail. Alright? Is it okay, Nur Fatihah? So insert all drawing. So for example, here you already changed to first floor, and then in the quantity tab here, you can click on the rebar layout. All right, so you click on the rebar layout first, and then you, for example, you want to do this for the GH2. All right, and then once you already click choose the rebar that, sorry, the slab, the beam that you want to do, and then you just need to add the drawing here. And then you just need to add the first floor beam detail lah. Alright. But for this model, you don't need to do the first floor because in TS, we just copy the ground floor element to the first floor. Alright. If you want to do the rebar for the first floor, you can also use the ground floor beam detail. Alright, so means you don't need to import and to add another drawing because the detail is same. Because during the TS just now, we just copy paste between the ground floor to from the ground floor to first floor. Alright, for Nur Fatihah. Okay. So that one is on the TS. So basically, we already cover all the topic for the TS and TRP. So tomorrow we're going to be tomorrow will be our evaluation day. So for tomorrow, all right, I can show you first. All right, so tomorrow, what we can do is actually tomorrow I will give you this evaluation requirement. All right, so tomorrow I will give you this one. And then when we open this one, we can see this is the requirement on how you can actually submit your model. For example, if you want to get the basic certificate, all right, you can come again tomorrow, and then you need to follow this one. All right. So first thing first, what you need to do is this one. All right. You need to submit your model, your TS and TRB model, and then the passing mark is 80%. And then you need to answer your quiz. All right, you need to answer your quiz complete quiz, and then the passing mark is 70%. All right. And then the third thing that you need to do is actually to fill up the feedback form. Right, to fill up the feedback form. This one tomorrow you can do. All right. And then this one you need to sign up for the e-community. So you guys in today's class already sign up for the e-community? All right. So if yes, then okay. All right. So sign up to this e-community. So for the others who haven't signed up for the e-community, I can show you on how to sign up for the e-community. All right. So for example, you open your TRB here. All right. So when you open your TRB or TS software, okay, you can see at the bottom part here. All right. Sorry. Wait. Wait. I try to close my TRB first. Okay. So for example, TRB. All right, so when you open your TRB, you can see here at the top right corner here, got a function which is the tell me function. So you just need to click on it and you can see here, go to e-community. All right, go to e-community. So you click on this one. All right, so when you click on go to e-community, it will bring you to this kind of platform. All right, as you can see here is the Golden e-community. All right, so you need to click on the sign in here. All right, you need to click on the sign in here. Okay, click on the sign in, and then you need to click on register. Click on register here, and then you can register whether using your mobile or email. Okay, this one you can also use your personal email or your company email if you want. So you just need to key in your email password and confirm your password and then sign up now. All right. So after you already sign up, okay, so after you already sign up, what need you do is actually you need to log in again. All right, log in again, and then you go to your profile here. And then you go to your profile here and then you need to edit your nickname. You need to edit your nickname here so that every time, for example, if you want to ask us question in our e-community, then we will know which user are actually asking us question. All right. So you just go to this nickname and edit here. Edit your nickname and you can save it. All right. You can save it. So in this Golden e-community, you can actually have all question here. For example, if you want to know about BIM, for example. Alright, so I type BIM here and I click on search, and then you can see this is the BIM result you can see. Alright. So that's how you can use this platform. And then, for example, if you want to ask us question, you can just go to ask question here. And then you can just put your question and then you can choose the category, whether it is TS, TBQ, TRB or TME. And then you want to ask the in terms of what module, all right? And then you click on OK, all right? And then you can just submit your question from here, all right? Is it okay, Muhammad Nizam, Aisha, and also Alia Maisara? Okay. So all right, so this is the requirement. For Hafiz, for model, do we need to submit it tomorrow as well? By right, you need to submit tomorrow because tomorrow I will give you a link in order to allow you to submit to that link. But if you cannot submit tomorrow, maybe I can give you, if you are using our license, I can give you until Sunday. All right, for Hafiz? All right. So this is for tomorrow. This one is the requirement that you need to submit. All right. So you need to check your model again and wait and see whether all the requirement here already being done by you. All right. For Zin, yes, the model is now you do this one. Yes, you can just submit the model that you do, but still you need. Hello. Can you hear me clearly? For Kaiwei. Hello. I think maybe Kaiwen have a issue. For Aisha, where can we get the evaluation form? You mean this one? This one I will give you tomorrow. All right. For Kaiwen, for the model submission, all right, this one I will give you on the basic TS and TRB evaluation tomorrow. So for tomorrow, you can come into our class and then you can check one by one. For example, this one is on the column. All right, for the column, you need to draw the column, and also for the rebar, you need to insert the rebar. And then once you already check your model, all right, once you already check your model in terms of each element, and then you can submit your model, your TS and TRB model. In later tomorrow, I will give you a link, and then you can submit to that link. All right. All right, for Kaiwen. Maybe I need to type for Kaiwen, right? All right. So another question is, so we only need to finish those things mentioned in the evaluation requirement. Unlike finish, yes, by right you just need to follow this one. All right. If you have extra time and you want to do, also can lah. So for example, let me see for the finishes. Where is my finishes? All right, so for the finishes, at least you need 2.5 room. All right, at least you need 2.5 enclosed room. Do we do all floors too? No. You just need to do maybe the ground floor, but based on this requirement lah. All right. For Alia Maisara, so basically we have to submit 2 files tomorrow, right? One TRB and another one is TS. Yes, you need to submit 2 files, which is the TS and also TRB.
Recording stopped.
For Kaiwen, can you hear me?
Recording in progress.
For Yong Chun Yu, is the license automatic extended to Sunday? Yes, I will extend your license until Sunday. All right. Okay, for Kaiwen, all right, so for tomorrow, we are going to have evaluation day. So for tomorrow, I will give you this evaluation requirement in the chat tomorrow. And then tomorrow you can do with me. For example, if you have any difficulties in terms of doing the, maybe you are not sure on how to actually do the rebar, for example, or maybe you forgot how to draw the finishes, to point the finishes, you can ask me tomorrow. Okay, because for the TS and the RB we already done. We already cover all the topic. So for tomorrow, you just need to come in, and then I will give you this evaluation requirement, and you can do with me. So for example, if you have anything to ask regarding the model, you can actually ask me directly for tomorrow lah. Alright? Is it okay, Kaiwan? And then I just, like I mentioned just now, you need to submit the model submission, one for TS and one for TRB, and then you need to answer the quiz. All right, for the quiz, you can see here, tomorrow, this is the link for the quiz. All right, this is the link for the quiz, and the passing score is 70%. For Kaiwei, so the model that we done today and yesterday need to submit tomorrow. Yes, by right you need to submit by tomorrow. If let's say if you still need extra time, maybe I can give you time until Sunday, and then on the Monday I will start to evaluate your model lah. Alright, so means by Sunday you need to submit the model, and also you need to answer to this quiz. Alright, to answer to this quiz. And then in the Monday, I will start evaluating your model and also the quiz. All right, for Kaiwan? Is it okay for Kaiwan? All right, so for example, for the beam, all right, for the rebar beam, inserted rebar into at least 5 beams. So just now, if you are done with the GH1 and GH2, so for the extra 3 beam, you can do it tomorrow. But if you cannot complete it by tomorrow, you can actually submit. I can give you time until this Sunday. All right. Okay, thank you, Aisha. All right, so anything you want to ask? If not, maybe I can stop. We can stop our learning today. All right, welcome.
Recording stopped.
Okay, so see you guys tomorrow. All right, bye-bye. Have a nice rest, everyone. Welcome.